had to text Kelly just in case I did pass out. You can see how sweaty. It's running down the back of my neck. I had a dream. Somebody was pushing against my heart, making it stop beating. And then I was choking. And then I woke up. I'm hoping my medicine will kick in. It's not pain induced. Most of the time, this is pain induced. This is the ones that scare me the most because it don't really hurt. And I haven't done anything. I just woke up and then bam, I get hit. And it comes from the heart, not from my neck or from my head. And the other ones I get chilly. This one I get hot. It's the exact opposite sensation. As scary as the other ones are, this one is rare. And it's worse in many ways. I'm gonna try and take. See, I don't. I took my blood pressure medicine today. I don't think I should take it anymore. I didn't take it for a few days and I took it today. I don't like the way it makes me feel. But it's never done this. I don't think that's the problem. We'll take the ibuprofen. Just in case. Well, actually, ibuprofen is not something you should take. God damn it. I don't know where my aspirin is, unless this is aspirin. This is aspirin. That's what I thought. I think it's passing. Xanax is finally kicking in. Man, that's fucking rough.
Why didn't you answer me?
Food in my mouth.
Texting.
No, I document.
Huh?
I film myself and document. Whenever I have episodes, I keep a log so I can show it to doctors. It's on video, so I can see the way that different symptoms work. This one is different. A lot of times I get chilly.
Bucky, shut up.
Sit down. A lot of times I get chilly, and then I need to put like heat on. This one, I got hot and sweaty instead of. It was like the exact opposite. Some of them are triggered by pain. Some are triggered by, like, I may be walking somewhere and it's anxiety. This one didn't have a trigger. I woke up. It was triggered by my heart, is what it felt like. And I had a dream, ironically. I can't talk too much. When I woke up, my dream that I last remembered was somebody pressing on my heart and giving me a heart attack. And me trying to grab their throat to get to their vein to knock them out before they killed me by giving me a heart attack. And then I woke up and I could hear my snore because I have very bad sleep apnea. It's oppressive sleep apnea. My arms are numb every day I sleep anyway, but my whole right arm was numb and my chest still hurt and I could still feel the pressure from where the person was touching me. But that was, I'm sure, my body trying to tell me something. And then I got up and just did everything normally, went out, started making myself food, and then as I was sitting there, I broke out into a cold sweat. And I was just like, ooh, I know this feeling. I've had it before. So that's what I always did, try to slowly eat food, sit down, take my medicine, wait for it to kick in. But it's been, 10, 15 minutes now, and so the medicine is kind of kicking in.
What
but
medicine
my heart
did you take?
hits. I always take Xanax. It slows the only thing
But
I
I
can
mean, that
do.
doesn't do anything for your heart. I mean, they don't give you nitroglycerin or anything like that.
It reduces my blood pressure, slows my, if my blood pressure is 190
But if you're having a heart attack.
over 120 and my pulse is 180,
Bucky, shut up.
it normalizes it.
So your blood pressure was good then?
I didn't take it. I don't know. But I have enough experience to know when it's through the roof. But I'm on low blood pressure medication. But it makes me feel, not like the way it makes me feel sick. So I don't take it regularly, mostly 90% of the time. Sometimes I miss a dose. I took it this morning though. But it's never done this to me. I don't think that's what it is. I've been on it for months and months and months and months. And I've felt this way for years and years and years and years and years. 15 years. This is not the first time I felt this way. This is the 500th time I felt this way.
I could
It's
drop
just
you off at the hospital if you think you're having a heart
severity.
attack.
Do I feel this way at a level of 6 or 7 or 10? This one was more intense.
But now
And
it's
the dream.
easing, so it's easing off.
The dream also
Mhm.
was
That's pretty intense.
the me thrown awake by wake up, you're having a heart attack. Ow. And then a few hours later, I'm having a heart attack. So, I don't know. I could have maybe just been
So
having an
most of the
episode
time-
in my
so-
sleep, and my brain may have been trying to just tell me.
So most of the time that you know what I think it is, so we don't want to get into that because that'll make it even better for you. But so you normally have, because like I have anxiety, like that'll make me feel like I'm having a heart attack sometimes, and I sit down and I breathe, and I pray, but that's for me, but so that's normally what it is then, is your anxiety.
It's dysautonomia. One of the symptoms of dysautonomia is anxiety. Because it throws your body haywire. They've checked. I haven't had my heart checked in years, though. But the last time they checked it
Well, the way you eat,
was,
I mean,
maybe 10 years ago. It's been a while. But, my being on an all-protein diet and all that stuff, and
but
it's
you have
always
stopped
been-
eating the cans and stuff like that, the Chef Boyardee crap, that's you're not just doing protein. So,
Yeah, well, it doesn't, even before that though, the only non-protein I ever got was the buns on the burgers, and if there was pasta in the meatballs of whatever I ate, which is not that much.
I mean,
So
I'm not gonna,
it's mostly 80 to 90% protein. So
but that's,
there's a lot of fat and unsaturated fat, and so my blood work comes up very high in triglycerides
okay,
and
so
HDL.
I'm 12 and a half years older than you. I do strictly, I was doing more carbs and stuff like that, but my blood work is always amazing, and I eat all red meat, I eat all bacon, all fat all the time. So that's baloney. What's causing your blood pressure and your cholesterol to be high is those cans of that crap that you put in your body. It's horrible for you. The processed foods are horrible. The buns are the worst thing that you could put in your body. And since I've stopped eating processed, especially those types of flours and crap, I feel 300 times better. But you can do the research yourself. Those cans are absolutely the worst you could put in your body. Worst. And if you haven't had your heart checked, then
I think it was just a dysautonomic attack. I don't know, but
how would I know if you're having a heart attack? Or that you pass out, like you said. I'd probably hear you if you call me, but I wouldn't be able to tell if you're
I
having...
thought I was alone. So I had 911 dialed on the phone, and I was going to press it, and I was waiting just in case it got worse. But then I heard a cough. So I was like, well, if I'm not alone in the house, I'll text. I think it sounded like it might have been you. So I just texted, just said,
I just cleared
I might pass out, just FYI. That's all I was letting you know. Because 99 out of 100 of these attacks, I don't tell anyone. Or I had one yesterday. I was in the car, I just parked in the parking lot and wrote it out. Because I can't drive home. It's not like I can call anybody to come help me. Sometimes I call an ambulance and they'll come and stop. and they'll check me out in the parking lot, or wherever I pull over to the side of the road. But at the end of the day, there's nothing anybody can do. The few times I've let them take me to the hospital, I'm either better by the time I get there, so the doctor's like, well, I didn't see what happened, which is why I have to record it. And then I show him, and then he's like, well, you need to go see a neurologist. I said, I have one, I do. And then he goes, well, what did they say? And then we go over it, and he goes, okay, well then, so you're being treated, so I can't do anything. So, thanks a lot.
Well,
So this is the best you could do.
But you said yourself, there's nothing, okay.
That's my point.
Listen, unless you change, you do a 360 and you change everything. And you get away from these processed things. And I know you think you're saving money by eating this crap, but you're not. Because you need very minimal if you eat good quality food. Very minimal. So you really should think about that because it's worth it in the long run. I mean, Kirk did it too. I didn't even know he was doing it at the same time that I started doing it. And Kirk has done and he had high blood pressure. He had all those things I didn't have. He had all the crap. And all his numbers are amazing since he started carnivore. And he's strict beef. I mean, he actually eats sticks of butter because the fat is so good for you. It's a disservice of them telling us that we don't need eggs because eggs are a superfood. I've never felt this good in my life. And I stopped. I mean, I cheated in between. Kirk hasn't cheated at all. Kirk has dropped. I mean, he's you wouldn't even recognize him, I don't think, because he looks so different. But, he was waiting to see how his numbers did, especially the cholesterol and all that stuff, because everybody's like, oh, with beef and stuff like that, it's going to be horrible. No, his numbers are beautiful. And they've never been that way for him. He's always been on medications. He's off his blood pressure medications.
It takes time. We'll have to see in 3 to 6 months.
Well, I'm telling you, if you started...
The cans that are down there are not processed. That's all different stuff. That's herring, stuff caught out of the sea in brine.
But that's, again, that's good.
I don't even get the tomato sauce. I don't like the way it tastes anyway. And, tuna fish.
I'm not talking about the tuna fish or the salmon and stuff like that, even though you should limit that because that has other issues.
Well, it's got mercury in it, but I don't eat it a lot.
You need to get to just real food. Real food. Real food. Real food. And if you like vegetables, then real vegetables.
The rest is chickpeas.
Food. But that's not what you're eating, though.
That is what I'm eating. I eat what is down there.
You're eating. Okay, I don't want to argue with you. I don't want to argue with you.
What do you think I'm eating if it's not what's in front of me?
I'm just telling you what I've researched and what I've done myself, okay? And I can tell you if you went strict carnivore, okay, or even pretty close to it, okay, I'm telling you, you would drop 40 pounds within the first month.
You obviously don't pay attention to what I eat.
Okay. I mean, I did it. Kirk did it. I'm talking about personal experience.
I've been on some semblance of that diet since I was 23 years old.
Okay. I mean, like I said, I'm not going to argue with you. All I know is what
I've always been. It started with Atkins. Remember, that was the first thing. It was low carb, no carb. I did that when I was working out.
Again, I'm not.
I've always been high protein.
I don't want to go back and forth with you about it. All I'm telling you is that processed stuff, the cans, the Chef Boyardee, ravioli, especially the Walmart stuff, is...
There's no ravioli down there, Kelly.
Whatever, you know what I'm talking about, SpaghettiOs.
There's no SpaghettiOs down there.
Okay. Anyway, go rest. If you need me, call. I will bring you to the hospital if you need to go.